Welcome back to another episode of the Almost Division One podcast. I am Edward Neshawat. That is Ryan Soroka. That is Sam Spencer. It has been a long time coming, but we are officially back and right in time for the first Bears playoff win in over 15 years, baby. Let's go.
We are back, baby.
We are back.
I'm wearing a quarter zip for the return. Ryan's got a good, better, best t-shirt on. Guys, we've had so much going on, but we're back to record. And we're going to start off with a special segment, one that might seem familiar to you all already. But this time, we're going to have Mr. Soroka. We're going to quiz him on where certain NBA players attended college. The rules were they need to have averaged 15 minutes a game in the NBA, started over half the games this year, or played in half the games this year, not started. And they can't be international players. So, without further ado, let's get into it.
All right,
Mr. Soroka.
I'll start Soroka off here. I'm gonna go straight through, and then Eddie, you go straight through.
Let's do it.
Wait, what's the score to beat? We did Edward already for football, and what did
I
you
had
get
to
a
get
7?
8 out of 10. I had to get 8 out of 10.
Okay.
Yep. So
Wow,
Ryan needs to
that's
get 8
high.
out of 10.
Okay.
And
Okay.
we forgot to mention this. We're gonna have the same stakes as last time. If me and Sam win, we get to pick a parlay bet for Mr. Soroka. If Ryan wins, he gets to make a creative and special parlay for each of us.
Hey, maybe
Oh,
for the-
That we
Edward,
each have to- we have to
Tyson,
play-
Tyson Bagent's going on that Sunday bet if I win this one.
It's only
Alright.
fitting.
Hey, I just want before I start here, I gotta shout out Ben Johnson. I can't help it. That guy.
Good, better,
I
best.
love that.
Good, better,
guy,
best.
man. All right, but let's get right into it. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
We'll talk
team-
about it.
Mhm.
Wait, you're guessing colleges, so I'm gonna. Okay, I got it. All right,
Yes,
so we got
you just-
AJ Lawson. He's a guard on the Raptors. What college?
I truthfully don't even know who AJ Lawson is.
You're allowed
Didn't he
hints.
go?
2 hints.
He's a guard.
He's a guard. Yeah.
I'm gonna say I think it's Clausen I'm thinking of, but did he go to Furman?
No.
No, I'm thinking of someone else. All right, that's one wrong.
Yeah,
AJ
that's
Lawson.
I don't know who that is either, honestly. But you
I
seem
don't
to
even
make it
know
hard.
who that is. Interesting. Okay,
All right, I feel like
not
you'll
a
get
good
this
start.
one. All right,
So-
you'll get this one. I feel
Where
like.
did he go?
He went to South Carolina, so big school. That's why I was like, maybe get this.
Ryan,
Oh.
you're allowed 2 hints. Same as
Okay.
my rules.
That wasn't even worth. I've never even heard. If I know the guy, I'm gonna take the hint. I don't even know him. All right,
All right,
not a
next
good
guy
start
we
for
got.
me.
We got Nick Claxton. Plays on the Nets. He's a center.
I know who he is. Why did I think he was South Carolina too? He's SEC. I know that.
There's so much anticipation. I'm kind of dying to know where he went now.
You need a hint, kid?
I'm gonna
or-
say.
I don't even know if you need a hint. You already gave yourself one.
I'm gonna say Georgia.
Bam.
Oh.
For 2, Soroka. He gets it. Nick Claxton, Georgia center.
I was actually really scared about that one.
All right, Soroka. I really think if you don't get this, we have some problems here, man. OG Anunoby. I
Indiana.
said that right. Yeah.
There
All
you
right. Excuse me if I say this guy's name wrong. Muhammad Gueye. Or Gueye. Or Gueye.
Oh,
He's a forward for the Hawks.
Gueye, right?
It's Gueye, yes. It's like gooey or something.
He's not international.
I mean, it says he went to college.
Shit. I'm between 2 schools.
Do you need a
BYU?
He's. I'll give you a hint here. He's from out that way. He's out west, but it's not BYU.
This is another guy I know the name, but not. I'm gonna say San Diego State.
That's a good guess. It's incorrect,
I don't know.
unfortunately. Would you like to know The school.
Yeah, please.
Washington State.
Yeah, I wouldn't have got
Go
that.
Cougs.
I barely even know who that guy. Huh.
All right,
All right, I gotta
one.
go perfect, I guess. Yeah.
I don't
Yep.
even think you're gonna get this one. Jordan Goodwin.
Dude, I don't know who these guys are.
This guy's he's a backup guy. He's second in the depth chart for the Suns. He's a guard. So he's Booker's backup.
Jordan Goodwin.
Jordan Goodwin.
I definitely need a hit. Is he
All right.
SEC?
No, he went to a college that is kind of by Missouri S&T, I'd say. In that general area.
Yeah.
So, like, same state as Missouri S&T, or just like in that vicinity?
Same state.
I mean, you got like two options. Mizzou. I don't think he would put like a Missouri State guy on here. What other schools are in fucking Missouri?
Oh man, come on!
Say,
This team's hot this year, man.
Why am I drawing a blank right now?
This is a good team.
If
this
you're
year.
saying the team's hot, it's not Mizzou. Mizzou is hot garbage.
Hey, they beat Kentucky.
maybe that's what he meant.
Good Lord, man.
Good
Why am
grief.
I
Golly
drawing a blank?
jeepers, Roca. Should I give you the answer?
Just give me the. I'm
St.
a lost
Louis University.
cause. Yeah.
Come
yeah.
on, man. There was like
I don't
two
know.
schools to choose from.
I feel like that was like you could have got that one, man.
No, I could. Off the hit, yes. I still don't know who Jordan Goodwin is, but good for Jordan. Isn't there one
Good for
more?
Jordan Goodwin, man.
I feel like I'm 1 for 4, right?
You're 2 for 5.
That was 2 for 5.
You could have been 1 for 5, but you got Claxton with Georgia.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I got Claxton.
Yeah.
All right, 2 for 5. Jeez.
All right, Brian, I'll tell you what. Since that was a pathetic performance on Sam's guys, if you get a perfect 5 out of 5 on mine, I'll still let you give me a parlay.
All right. All right.
Wow, that's extremely generous of you, Edward. You're not a gambling man. It's coming out of your
No.
mouth.
All
Unbelievable.
right. All right, let's hear it.
Honestly, I feel bad for the kid. I was expecting a.
I was expecting a better performance. But here's the thing.
As a
I
coach,
haven't
I'm
followed
a little
NBA.
disappointed. I expected more, Soroka. And
No.
you
No,
didn't give
it's-
us a good performance today. It was like the Bears in the first half, you know. Kind of. You got the
Hey,
second half coming.
hopefully-
You got the second half coming. Come on.
Yeah, I like that.
Let's see if Brian's got a little Iceman in him. And by that I mean, is Ryan gay? But
The fingernails are not painted, folks.
okay, first guy on my list, Kaishan George, shooting guard on the Wizards.
Yes. Oh, I was thinking of Keontae George. Kaishan George. Is he the Baylor or is that the other one?
He
the
did
looks
not
of
go to
your
Baylor,
face.
so it must be the other one.
Give me a hint. Once I know a hint, give me a conference.
Conference is ACC. He was in the Final Four within the last 5 years.
That's a good hint. It's not.
Oh,
not
I think I know
Baylor.
this one.
It's in North Carolina State.
No.
Sam, the U?
Yeah.
No way.
You know
knew
that, Sam?
Dude, I-
Oh
I
my
just took a guess.
gosh.
You said Final Four last 5 years. I'm like, Miami.
I don't know. The first thing that popped in my head was North Carolina State with the big boy. All right. Now let's just keep going for pride. Just keep going for pride.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah,
Okay.
brownie points.
Next guy is Nikhil Alexander Walker, shooting guard
Virginia
on the
Tech.
Hawks. There you go.
Like if I
Wow.
know the guy, it's coming. Like it's
I suppose. All right. Next guy we got is Norman Powell, shooting guard for the Heat.
UCLA.
Gosh, where was this 2 minutes ago?
You guys got to give me guys I know. Like this is once I know the guy, it's
You
game
gave
over.
me Rashad Weaver. I don't want to hear it.
you know who Rashad Weaver is. I don't know who Jordan Goodwin is. I bet he's never even played a lick this year.
Yeah, we
I mean,
might
I
have to
give Soroka
investigate
freaking
Sam for a
AJ
few
Lawson.
rule breaks,
I mean,
but
who's that guy?
AJ Lawson was crazy.
Who's
I've
that
never
guy?
heard of AJ.
we
Lawson.
may have to investigate Sammy's list. It is possible he broke some rules, but
Hey, no. Look at this. I even have proof right here. Eddie says, "Great list right there."
It did pass.
Eddie said,
All right,
"Great
Eddie.
list." So I
Last
went with
two.
possibly. All right. Next guy we got Ryan Rollins, point guard on the Bucks.
He's Toledo.
Yes.
What in the heck?
If I know the guy, it's game over.
Is that a white guy?
No.
He's like
a
very
mixed.
white, light skin.
All right. Last player I got on my list is a guy by the name of Najee Marshall, forward on the Mavs. Like I said, Ryan, I went
Najee
through.
Marshall.
Yeah, and the way I picked my players was I went through like the top points per game people, and these guys are all over 13 points a game. Like I
Really?
wasn't picking. Yeah, I'm not picking just straight up garbage scrubs.
All right, I need a conference. I'm guessing ACC. If I were to guess,
Big East.
Can I take a guess for shits and gigs?
Let Ryan guess first, and then I'll give you a chance.
yeah. Let me rule out some schools. It's
I might be able to beat Soroka here.
it's not Creighton. It's not Marquette. I don't know.
It's not DePaul.
Yeah. Not Xavier. Not Villanova.
I don't think it's UConn.
My eyes are.
You guys gotta pick one.
My
You
thoughts
guys
are sticking. I'm ruling out. It's process of elimination. My process. I'm between Seton Hall and St. John's a little bit.
Is Providence in the Big East?
It's not a bad. I don't think he's from Providence, so I would.
I was thinking Providence or Seton Hall.
Can I ask, how are you ruling schools out?
Just
It's like
based
I can
off
picture
of-
the last name. Like I can picture it.
All right, hint time. It's one of the schools you eliminated.
I'm acting all smart and shit.
All right, let's go Creighton. I'm
All
gonna
right,
go Creighton. Final
Creighton.
answer.
Yeah, go Creighton because that
No,
was the
no,
one I
no.
ruled off first.
All right, if Soroka goes Creighton, I go Xavier.
Bam! Sammy got it.
So stupid.
Najee Marshall out of Xavier.
That's
Dude,
impressive.
You
He's
guys noticed my
averaging-
percentage when I knew the player? All right, I was quick.
Dude, I don't know. You must not be as in lock and step with the NBA as you used to be because, like I said,
think-
I picked guys at like scoring some points.
Soroka's
I wasn't
I think
such
it's
a big
that.
college guy these days.
I wasn't picking two-way contracts like Sam. My guys are all
No.
averaging points,
I-
you know?
I'm not as locked in with the NBA, and then so I don't know as many guys. But if I know the guy, I know where they went to school. I promise you that.
I
Yeah,
can't even get
that's
myself
fair
to
enough.
watch an NBA game. Like it's just
No, I can't either.
it doesn't even matter. Like it seems like
It's
they're not
such
even
a
trying.
horrendous
Like, I don't
product.
know.
Especially since our Chicago Bulls have no interest in actually, trying to win a championship.
Oh
Well,
my gosh.
They don't want to win, but they don't want to lose. So
They're,
we're
they're
stuck.
content. They're content being a play-in team every year, which
Oh.
just get.
We're invited to the
leaves me-
yearly invitational.
Yeah, I have no interest in watching that.
And then
at
they
least,
lose
you know-
anyway. We don't even make it in.
Well, and then you gotta pay.
Yeah.
You gotta pay for that channel now. Do you know that? So my dad's not even watching. He's like the biggest Bulls fan there is.
That's horrible, dude. And for years, like the Bears have been horrible, and it's made me want to pull my hair out, literally. But dude, like at least when the Bears were bad, they were trying. They
Yeah.
weren't content being just middle of the pack and not spending any money. They were going for it. They just
Yeah.
weren't going for it good because they hire stupid people, and George McCaskey's kind of dumb. But all it
Well,
takes is
it's
one
the
good hire.
Reinsdorf. It's Reinsdorf.
Yeah,
Imagine,
Reins-
imagine buying that pack. So the package is the CHS and Sports Network.
Yeah.
And with that network, you get the White Sox, the Blackhawks, and the Bulls. Who is buying that? What Chicago
God.
person is buying that?
Sounds awful.
It's just, oh, it's terrible.
Probably the
How do you not have the
players'
Cubs or Bears
families.
on there? Those are the two best teams in Chicago.
Well,
Well, it's
Bears,
just
they're not
the
under the. Yeah,
it's the
dude,
Reds
Reinsdorf is such
trio.
he's such a cheap SOB, dude. Dude, I like when the White Sox are good. I'm not one of those
Yeah.
Cubs fans that hates the White Sox. I actually enjoy when the White Sox are good. And he's completely like the largest contract they've ever given out is Andrew Benintendi at like $78 million. What are we
Well, it's also
doing?
one of those things. It's like kind of probably how Packers fans were with us for the longest time. Like, it's not really a rivalry if they haven't been good with us in a long time.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't care what they do. But speaking of the Packers, let's go ahead and get into that game, shall we?
I think first and foremost, we need to talk about just what a ride of a game, what a ride of emotions. All three games, really, but this one especially. I mean, when it was at halftime, I was sitting in my apartment alone, literally deflated. I didn't even want to crack open a beer. I just wanted to like turn the game off and go to sleep.
Mhm.
And I stuck with it, man. And
Yeah.
dude, my Green Bay buddies were texting me, "We still own you." And the Bears still
Oh,
suck
man.
at halftime.
Mm.
Did they?
I had a
did they
field
disappear?
day on Saturday night with those guys.
Oh.
And it's so good. Oh, and they can't take it. And then the people
No.
saying, you know what makes me the most mad though is people saying that Ben Johnson has no class. He's classless. It's like grow up. You guys can't even.
Yeah, stop being a
They're
little
in
girl,
shell
dude.
shock. Those fans are in shell shock. They don't know what is happening to them right now.
Yeah.
They don't even know how to
It's
react.
a rivalry. It's supposed
Yeah.
to be.
Oh
It's
my
supposed
gosh,
to be
dude.
lines being stepped over. Like, it is not nicey nice. That's the point. It's the best rivalry in sports. You can't even debate that. Besides
Dude.
maybe the Yankees and Red Sox. That's
I hate the new like, oh, every player is like best friends with each other and the jersey swaps and
Yeah.
stuff. If it's Bears versus Packers, I love that he went into the locker room after that game. He's like, "Fuck the Packers, fuck them."
Let's bring
Hate
that
those
back.
guys.
Yeah.
Let's bring that back. That's why football is so good.
Yeah.
That is why none of us watch the NBA anymore, because it's literally just an open gym, and it's
It doesn't
everybody
even
loves each
look
other.
competitive, bro. Like,
No.
Dude, it's why everyone loves college football. Ohio
Yeah.
State and Michigan hate each other. Notre Dame and Miami hate each other.
Yep.
It's so awesome to watch on a Saturday. Rivalry weekend is like the best weekend of the year besides maybe the Super Bowl. Literally. It's
Yeah, I just don't
what-
understand how.
It's a different level of buzz too in the city. Now I'm living in the city, and like the whole week leading up to it, like obviously you have some Packers fans here, but it is all Bears fans.
Mhm.
And when it's Packer week too, like it just means a little bit more, man. It just means
Yeah.
more.
It
I
does
mean-
mean more, dude.
It was just so like literally the last few days I like have just been watching just the media talking about the Bears. I listened to Part of My Take, Big Cat, hear what he had to say, and
Oh yeah.
it's just crazy.
Mhm.
Like the stadium was shaking.
Oh.
It was just unreal to
Dude.
watch. I'm speechless, man. Like I've
So-
seen videos of people crying. I've watched Packer fans just in awe of what's happening. It makes me feel so good, dude.
Oh.
Dude,
I was-
when the Go ahead, Ryan.
Edward. Nope.
No, you
I want you.
please.
All right. I was at just celebrating.
I'm just messing with you. Go ahead.
So I was at a dinner Saturday night, and it was a nice, lovely 5-star restaurant, Gibson Steakhouse, if you know what that is. And literally, you can't buy a steak under $75 there. Like, it is a 5-star. Everybody's wearing a suit in there. But yet,
Golly.
at this 5-star restaurant, I saw multiple people wearing Bears jerseys, which is borderline like you get kicked out of this place. And then a couple of times, like, this is like the fanciest place I've ever been to. And then a couple of times throughout the dinner, you just hear "Bear down, Chicago Bear," like people chanting it. It's just insane. And like
Oh, dude,
Oh.
hey, I got a story for you too, like that. So me and my siblings, we got my dad Blackhawks tickets for Christmas, and so we went to the Blackhawks game December 23rd. Well, they start, doing a little thing where it goes, "Shh, shh, shh, let's go Hawks," but no one was saying "Let's go Hawks." It went, "Shh, shh, shh, Green Bay sucks." The whole stadium, or the arena, was chanting "Green Bay sucks." Oh my! It was so cool,
That's
man.
awesome.
That's so awesome, dude.
It's so
Like,
awesome.
like
It's
you said,
crazy
like
how the
you guys are
city's
saying, dude,
just
it's against Green Bay. It just means more. I'm so glad that Ben Johnson, dude, like literally, poke the bear. I don't care. Like,
Yeah.
make it a rivalry again. Get on their nerves. Give them bulletin board material. I don't care one bit. Make these games chippy and emotional. We hate
Oh.
each other. I hate the Packers.
Oh. Oh.
I don't
I
want to
agree.
be. I'm not. I don't want to be buddy buddy.
He already gave a bulletin board material. Yeah, he already gave a bulletin board material. He literally said, "I enjoy beating Matt LaFleur," and he still beat Matt LaFleur twice this year.
Yeah, dude, I don't care. I'm glad he's freaking poking the bear. Like, get this, and you know what? Because it hypes up the Bears players too. Gets us going a little bit. Damn, dude, we got a backup coach. He's talking something crazy. But we got his back, and they freaking did. Okay, so like actual game analysis, like in the first half, the defensive game plan was way too conservative, and the offensive game plan was way too dude. Sometimes as
Too
much
cute.
as I love Ben Johnson, yeah, dude, he gets too cute. Like we're driving down the field, we're marching. They can't stop us on that opening drive, and then he runs a trick play, and it just kills the entire drive. It was like a 7-yard loss. And it's just like, what are you doing, man? Like, you got them on their heels. Like, just keep doing what you're doing. Why are you trying to, And then there was one where he went for, he ran the ball on 3rd and 6 and got stuffed and then went for it on
that was
4th and
so
6.
bad.
And, and then he does that horrible. So one of the was 4th and 1, at the goal line. This was in the 3rd quarter where Caleb's second interception. And, DJ Moore would have been wide open, but he slipped. So, I understand the play call, I guess. But, dude, 4th and 1. You could get a first down there. Just run the ball. He did the same thing in the first Packers game. Trying some, clever, fancy play action stuff, and it wasn't there. Just get the first down.
Yeah.
You don't need a touchdown on that play. Get the first. And then run that play,
I think
he
Ben
gets a little too
Johnson
cute sometimes, but
yeah, I think Ben Johnson's been great, but there's still some rookie mistakes that he has as a coach. But
dude.
I think this is the best the Bears are ever gonna. Our future right now, people should be scared of the Chicago Bears right now.
I agree. And dude, that all stems from Caleb Williams, because once Ben Johnson got it figured out, and that the Packers. Because the Bears, their offense, they do a lot of in-breaking routes. And so I think the Packers were that's what they had prepared for all week. So Ben Johnson him with all right, we're going to run a bunch of sail routes, a bunch of corner routes. And once he started spamming those, and Caleb's just money on some some of those throws to Loveland on those corner routes were those are Brady level throws. A corner route is one of the most difficult throws to hit in the NFL. Because there is no margin for error there. You got to put it perfect. And Caleb was ripping those. And the Packers could not stop it. And that's when, the tides really started to turn. And we started just getting chunk play after chunk play on those sail routes. And it also helps that the Packers went. Everyone's saying Matt LaFleur went conservative in the second half. That's not true at all. He didn't go conservative enough. He was getting way too pass happy and leaving us so much clock. He should have been running the ball, trying to drain the clock down, but instead he was throwing. I think it was 78% of the time in the second half he was throwing the ball. No, he got too aggressive.
Yeah.
And left us so much clock because all the incomplete passes, because Jordan Love wasn't very accurate in this game. He was 24, 46 or something.
He wasn't very accurate, and that was the second half, and here's my now. I'm not this football guru, but what I know is, and Edward can correct me, is Dennis Allen's this genius defensive coordinator because he mixes it up constantly. He's blitzing the corners, blitzing his DBs. But the first half was, like Edward said, so conservative. Like, we're just sit back and, guard these guys. Edward told me it was, man, it looked like zone just because we were getting cone drilled to death.
No,
And
they were-
our corners are not good enough to guard receivers for that long. Like, if we don't have pressure, we are cooked with our DBs right now. That's just how it is right now. Kyler Gordon's not healthy. Jalen Johnson's been very mediocre. If you
I
ask
think
me.
he's not healthy either, honestly.
Yeah, it just if we don't send pressure, and a lot of it's the D line has been very very underwhelming. But like Dennis Allen has to keep being aggressive. Like Jordan Love, you saw how uncomfortable he was when we put the pressure on him. It was a completely different player. He looked like an or Pro Bowler in the first.
Yeah, I think when you get pressure on Jordan Love, he's not that great. And when you don't, and you let him throw to wide open receivers, which is all he does, like it's easy for him. Any good quarterback in the NFL can do what Jordan Love does. He's not worth $55 million. I'll tell you that.
No.
And Packer fans will die and disagree on that. But look what happened this weekend. You can't get paid $55 million and let that happen. That's just pathetic, quite frankly.
Yeah, and I don't think that loss is on Jordan Love entirely. I think that's a little more on like the defense and the coaching staff. But dude, like you said, man, the second like he started getting pressure, like he was not the same quarterback. And like it doesn't help McManus missed 3 kicks either. Like there were definitely opportunities. The Packers really like
McManus, that's like
guy. And I think just what this is going to be the story going forward is we almost lost this game because of it. Like we were being conservative sitting back. And then we got torched against the 49ers because we let Brock Purdy do the same thing and just dice us all game because he had plenty of time. And I think if we don't have pressure, and a lot of that, the D line, they got to step up a little bit. Sweat in particular, we're paying you the big bucks, but like if we don't have pressure, I mean, we better score 45 points, especially next game. Especially next game.
Sweat kind of gets better as the game goes on. I've noticed we need him to start off really strong, and like if he can start off really strong, imagine the game he could have. He just needs to get started faster. The Bears defense, they're going to have to make big stops, especially against Matt Stafford coming up.
Yeah. Luckily for them, Stafford cannot move at all. He's probably like the slowest quarterback left in the playoffs, which is in our favor because we've had so many – like because even when we do get pressure, like how many missed tackles can you guys count? Yeah. Like how many times did we have Brock Purdy or Love just like dead to rights and they still – or Josh Jacobs and they're still find a way to get out, dude. They are the worst tackling team I've ever seen. So Stafford's a little bit like a statue. Like I don't know if you guys watched the game against the Panthers, but there was one play. It was a 4th down, and he was rolling to his right, and it looked like he had like nobody for 10 yards in front of him that he could have just ran it easily. It was like a 4th and 2, but he's like so like not willing to run that he like forced a throw on 4th and 2, and they didn't get the first. He just is a statue. He's not. So that works in our favor a little bit, but he's also a really savvy veteran quarterback, so he knows how to operate versus the blitz. So it should be a really interesting game. I'm very kind of like excited and a little nervous to see what happens.
I think the Bears are in a better spot too because here's some stats for you guys. So Dome teams are 1-15 in the playoffs over the last 10 years when playing on the road under 40 degrees. It's going to be 0 degrees on Sunday night in Chicago. Matthew Stafford, when the weather is 20 degrees or lower, he is 1-8 in rain and snow and weather under 20 degrees. He has a 54.6 completion percentage, 76 passer rating, and 14 touchdowns to 11 interception ratio. Sean McVay is also 0-2 in his career at Soldier Field. So that's good news.
I like those odds.
I like that. That makes me feel a little better. My biggest concern is just the Bears had such a hard time covering Romeo Dobbs, Jaden Reed, and Christian Watson. Like, what is Puka and Devontae
Edward,
Adams
I was
gonna
just
do
about to
us?
say the same thing, brother. I'm like, who is guarding Puka Nakua? I mean, can we have 3 guys on him? Like,
We probably will. Like, that's the only.
I
game
mean,
plan.
Nashawn Wright, hell of a season, brother. Like, your takeaways, like, he's a ball hawk. But that dude guarding someone,
He did have
let's
one
just
pretty
say-
sick pick this season. I will give him that too. But
Yeah. I mean, he had a fine year. He's very opportunistic with takeaways, but he has a tendency to get mossed, and he can get very lost in coverage. That's kind of the story with our corners right now. None of them are really none of them are thriving with the new like man-to-man scheme that Dennis Allen loves. So that's going to be kind of difficult. And like I said, I don't think Kyler or Jalen Johnson are healthy. They both look like shells of themselves right now.
yeah, you can
So-
tell Kyler hasn't played in a long time last week.
Yeah.
But I do want to say, I do want to give my flowers to, let's talk a little bit about Colson Loveland. Edward, you kind of mentioned.
Mhm.
I mean, Caleb, you can tell they have a connection. Caleb looks
Yeah.
for him probably every play. 1, 2. This sounds like a crazy pick, but me and my roommate were talking about it last night. He could be a top 3 round pick in fantasy next year. Like, he is going to be
I can
the
see
best
it.
tight end to draft next year. How this season ends, like,
Dude,
He's
he
insane.
is unreal. I was like a little. I didn't hate the pick when we made it, but
Yeah.
I was kind of confused by it. But
I
I
was.
was kind of like, I don't know. I'll trust Ben Johnson. Like we'll see what he does. And
Correct.
dude, oh my gosh, he's like a top 10 receiving threat in the entire league, not just at tight end.
no,
He looks insane.
he's a hybrid. He's kind of like what they wanted Kyle Pitts to be a little bit.
Yeah,
Kyle Pitts
literally.
has had some good games, but not like he's that hybrid of that tight end, but not a slower. Like you could put him out there as a wide receiver.
Yeah.
because he's that.
You can
fast.
line him up anywhere on the field.
Yeah.
And he's he literally has an advantage over linebackers, safeties, corners.
he's so
He's
big
so-
too. He's so hard to tackle when he gets out in space too. He's like a threat as well. He can run with the ball.
Yeah.
and he trucks people. He falls forward basically every time.
And dude, he has glue on his hands. He's so good
Yeah,
at
anything.
because like Caleb can be deadly accurate, and he also like has a tendency to miss sometimes. And Colston does such an amazing job of like adjusting to some of his throws. Like that one against the Lions, his touchdown catch, that was an awful throw from Caleb. Like actually horrible. But the fact that he's able, like at his size, 6'5", like 250, to like stop and like dive down and like pluck it off the ground before and like roll into the score. Like, dude, he is unbelievable. I'd say he's probably, hot take, he is the number 3 tight end of the league right now. Possibly top 2. Brock
How he's
Bowers,
playing-
Trey McBride, Colston Loveland. Those are the top
How he's
3.
playing right now, yes. I think that, yes. And I just think, man, like we were talking about it, like the Bears are here. I mean, we have such exciting talent. I've been saying this guy since week
You're a
1.
Luther guy.
Luther Burden is going to be a stud. I still don't think he gets enough touches because I think he's that dynamic. He's like a Devin Hester. Like, he can change a game like that. Like
Yeah.
he...
You know what, we haven't mentioned this either. Luther Burden. I think, man,
We literally
our
just
draft this year.
mentioned
Is he not listening to me?
I'm listening. I'm
Brain
just
fart.
like, I was gonna talk about something else, but we gotta give Manunga his flowers too. Like, all 3
Dude.
of those guys, those rookies, have been
Oh,
firepower for this offense this season.
And dude, a shout out to the big guys up front. We got our left tackle of the future
Oh.
too. Ozzie Trapillo has been awesome this year.
well,
yeah,
Dude,
Did you
this has
see
been a
his injury?
home run draft. Yeah, dude, the injury's scary.
didn't look good either.
I heard that only like 55% of linemen come back from that injury, and then if they do come back, they're never the same player. Like my prayers are with him, and I hope he comes back. because you're right. He was the left tackle of the future, and that hurts, man. That hurts.
It does. I mean, dude, I'm never gonna count like with all like the advancements and stuff we've made in like medicine. I'm not gonna say he's never gonna come back. It's a scary injury, but until I like see that okay, he's not the same player, I'm still gonna like pencil him in as our left tackle of the future, even if he does miss some time next year. You know, hopefully he'll probably come back at the end of next year, I would assume, with an injury that severe. But I mean, Benedet's been whatever.
He's all right.
So
I'm not scared like of him going in, to be honest with you.
No,
I'm
and
not
also
really
Braxton
worried.
Jones is back too now. So if anything,
I'm not really worried
Braxton
either
back
way
in there.
too, because Caleb's ability to escape the pocket is literally
He
so
is.
good that I feel like even if he does run into trouble, he's gonna find a way out of it and make a play. So I think we'll be fine. We just gotta, next man up mentality. We gotta keep that and 1-0, like Caleb says. So.
And I will say with Benedet, we shouldn't take a step back in the run game because that's where he excelled at when he was in the starting lineup. He's a great run blocker because he's so athletic, but he has a really hard time anchoring down against a pass rush. So we'll see. But real quick, we got to talk about Caleb.
Yeah, you brought him up, and I was gonna say, public announcement that I had my doubts going into this year. I was that guy. I was one of those guys.
Yeah, I know. Man, you're driving me up a wall, dude.
Soroka, you're a team guy from day one.
I was a team agent guy. I hand up accountability. It's up. I still kind of am. Not saying over Caleb. I'm just saying I like Bajan.
I mean, he doesn't like Bajan. He's a stand-up guy.
Yeah. But I will say, hand up accountability. Was I wrong? He is the future. He is the future of the league. What he does out of the pocket, inside of the pocket, every play is not over with him until they blow that whistle that he is down. He extends plays better than anyone I've seen. He's got the wheels of field, but the throwing ability of anyone. Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is – go ahead, Ryan. Finish.
I was just going to say, I apologize. I'm putting in, my hand up that I was wrong. I'm the biggest fan there is now. He's my guy. Caleb, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. Because you are a superstar, and I hope to see you out at, Butch McGuire's this week. You let me know after a Sunday win. Butch McGuire's, we go Halligan's. We can go Benchmark is right here. So you just let me know. Hey, beer's on me. Miller Lights are on me. Or he's probably into those Shirley Temples and shit like that. But vodka lemonades. So vodka lemonades are on me, Caleb.
Type of guy.
I bet you know what he would probably appreciate more? Manny Petty's on you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But I also wanted to say while I'm still talking is Edward knows I'm an old school guy in terms of I like my quarterback. I was looking for a guy with some fire, some leadership, and I think he's really come a long way in terms of that. Or they're just showing him being mad a lot more on the sideline.
I mean,
probably a little bit of that
locker room speech after the game. That just says it all. The way and even his interviews, he sounds like a freaking veteran when he's talking, and then in the locker room,
sounds confident as shit. Part of my language. He sounds confident. He's yelling at guys to do the right routes or whatever he was saying to the receivers, and I'm like, yes, that is what a quarterback or a leader of a team does. Get on their if they're not doing their job, and I from a traditional guy, I love that, and I'm very happy to see that. But
every guy on the team fully believes in him too. You hear DJ Moore talk about, he's when the lights are shining bright, he's brighter than the lights. So,
yeah, and dude, I was kind of scared after last season. It looked like DJ Moore had kind of checked out a little bit, but now he looks like he is so fully bought back in. It's awesome to see. And Ryan, I agree with you too about the yelling and stuff like that. What I was saying though was you kind of have to earn the right to do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you're not playing good yourself and you try yelling at guys to execute and do your job, it's going in one ear and out the other.
Yeah.
You're just basically straining your throat for no reason. That's kind of like where I was like disagreeing with you because I'm like, he's still a year and a half in and has not really been playing great. Like he doesn't have the right to be yelling at his guys like that, especially the O-line. Like you can't be yelling at the O-line. But as the season's gone on and the team is starting to play better and he's playing great, like that's when you can like really get on guys. And I don't really know what happened with his first interception. I think Luther ran the wrong route.
Yeah.
I think he was supposed to run a dig, which is an in-breaking route, but at the same time, like that's still on Caleb at the end of the day. Like you see him screaming wide open down the sideline, like you got to hit that throw. But, that's a miscommunication. It happens. You prefer it not to happen against the Packers in the playoffs, but it happens. So, but after that, dude, like I don't know. I've never seen anything like it. I was never going to give up on him because I think I told you guys this. When I watched him at USC, I was in awe. I was like, oh my gosh, this guy is literally Mahomes. Like, that's who I thought I was watching. I thought I was watching Mahomes in a USC Trojans, helmet. Like, it was so insane. I've never seen a player just lock in so hard in the fourth quarter.
I will say, I remember the first time I watched Caleb Williams was actually the game, his first, not start, but first game he played for Oklahoma when they benched Rattler.
Yeah.
I think it was the Texas. Wasn't it the...
Yeah, it was Red River.
Red River Showdown?
Yeah, it was Red River.
And they benched Rattler, and Caleb came in, and I was like, whoa, this guy's a problem. Because he ran for a 6-yard. He didn't throw one, he ran for one.
Yeah.
And then threw a couple dots and stuff like that. And I was like, this guy's a problem.
Yeah. And, dude, I still don't even think he's hit his ceiling. No. I don't even think he's close, honestly. Because his problem now...
Yeah, go ahead, Edward.
I was just going to say his problem... like you said, we talked about it over text message. His problem is he gets, too, antsy sometimes in the pocket and kind of just, throws his mechanics out the window, and that's what, results in a lot of his inaccurate throws. It's such, a talking point in, sports media, he makes the hard stuff look easy and the easy stuff look hard. No, he makes a lot of stuff look easy. He has an occasional bad throw here and there. And a lot of that, he's not an inaccurate quarterback. He's actually, I think, really accurate. Here and there, though, his mechanics just go out the window. The one I point to a lot that, replays in my head is we were playing the Eagles, and Rome Odunze was wide open in the end zone. But I think, Caleb was, panicked and rushed in the pocket, and he saw Rome. He's like, oh, shoot, I got to throw it now. And zero mechanics, just straight up shoulder throw. And the ball landed at Rome's feet, you know. And you can see it if you watch the tape back. You're like, what are those mechanics? That looks like a kindergartner throwing that football. He has a tendency to do that sometimes, but when his mechanics are in tune, he throws darts. He's like Aaron Rodgers.
I agree. And I'm not a quarterback coach by any means, but it's just even from a guy who's not even, a football savvy guy, but you could just tell, and it does look rushed, his footwork, it goes kind of through the roof. And I think it's because he's antsy to get the ball out. But if you could just tune that, his pocket a little bit more and just, because it's a fine line. I feel like, it's the same thing in basketball. There's a fine line between when a player's that talented to let him do his thing, but at the same time, you have to fine tune some things. So there is that line. You need to, the basics. You have to fine tune.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. And me and my brother, we kind of both agree. My brother pointed this out. It's when you can kind of tell. When you're watching him, you're like, oh, that's going to be a dart, or oh, that one's going to be sailed. You can literally tell because you can tell because he'll step into a throw with full confidence, and you can literally see it on the TV compared to one where he looks like he's antsy and rushed, and you're like, oh, well, that's going to be he's throwing that one into the stands.
Yeah.
You know, it's
I
literally.
don't know. There's just so many plays too where it's like he's just rolling out right or left, and you think he's gonna run out of bounds, and then he just throws this dart, and like that one with DJ Moore against
Yeah.
Cleveland. It's like I thought he was just gonna throw that away, and then it was freaking a touchdown, like a 30-yard touchdown pass.
And dude, because the thing is, he does things like people say, like, oh, there's maybe only him, Josh Allen, and Mahomes can make those throws. I think there's some that like not even those two guys can make.
Yeah, I agree.
He is that level of talent, and like,
Yeah.
he's gonna get compared to his draft class a lot. Like Jaden Daniels won Rookie of the Year. Drake May is probably gonna win MVP this year and everything, but I still think he's gonna end up being the rightful number one pick and the best QB from that class.
Yeah.
Because there's just no one on the planet Earth that comes close in terms of talent besides like Mahomes, Josh, Lamar, and maybe Herbert.
I still look at Drake May and I'm still fine with our pick. Like
Yeah,
Drake May's good,
totally.
but like I hate to say it, but
He's
like
great.
I
love
think a
Drake
lot
May.
of it is their team is really good. Like
They also played one winning team this season, which was the Bills.
yeah,
And then the Chargers, but the Chargers' offensive line is so terrible, so banged
my
up that they
gosh.
literally can't do anything. I'm really curious to see the Texans play the Patriots. I think that's going to be an interesting game.
I kind of think I like the Texans in that game just
Yeah.
because their defense is so smothering. It's so good. But honestly, and like, yeah, the Patriots played an easy schedule and everything. I'm not the type of person to hold that against Drake May. He doesn't control who they play.
I agree.
You know, you just kind of play who's on your schedule, and he played great for a majority of the year. And like honestly, I'd say the Bears probably have a more talented like offensive roster than the Patriots do. I think
Yeah.
our line
Oh,
and our weapons
absolutely.
are better.
absolutely.
So I wouldn't even like give him that like liberty either. But I think Vrabel just came in and made it very easy for him. Like Drake May, I think his floor is really high, and his ceiling's also high. His ceiling is like Herbert, you know. And then he also has a really high floor, and he's already at his floor is what we're seeing now. I still think he can play better than he is, but his floor was always going to be higher than Caleb's, and that's what we're seeing. But if Caleb like reaches his ceiling, like I think he can with Ben Johnson, it's game over. There's no
I agree.
quarterback. in
I
the
think
league.
it's way higher than Drake May's, to be honest.
It's way higher than every QB in the league not named Allen or Mahomes. Honestly,
Yeah.
like I think he will have MVPs. I think the Bears will win Super Bowls with him as their quarterback. So it's only a matter of time, dude. I honestly think we have like a fighter's chance this season to win the Super Bowl. I really do.
I mean, look at who is in this race. It's insane. I've never seen anything like it where there's no clear cut, like not even close. It is just
Dude, and
anybody's
that's
game.
what's so awesome about this season.
Yeah,
It's so good. This is like the
and
best
about the
football
sport,
season
and
I've
about
watched.
the sport. You know,
Yeah.
like I like to think basketball's the greatest, but we know which teams are going to be in it, and we know which
Mhm.
teams in baseball. That's for sure. Whoever's the highest money, which is the Yankees and the freaking Dodgers every year.
And now
Like-
the Dodgers might get Kyle Tucker.
What?
We'll talk about that. You know, we
According
gotta
to Ken
obviously.
Rosenthal, the Dodgers are one of the final three teams in the running for him.
Well, and
Not the
I
Cubs at
knew.
all?
No,
He said Mets, Blue Jays, Dodgers are the final three teams for Tucker.
and
I
knew.
told you I hate that guy. Watch when he goes to the Dodgers, we're really gonna hate him.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yes, for sure.
Absolutely. But I do think that Bregman signing, I was like, all right, it's official. No Kyle Tucker. Like that was kind of like, which
Yeah.
I mean, just to talk about that, I was stoked to see Alex Bregman come to the Chicago Cubs. I mean, that's
Yeah.
insane.
Dude, no, I love that move. I love the Edward Cabrera move too. Like I'm totally fine moving off Casey. Like I like
don't
him as
need
a
him.
prospect. Yeah, we don't need him. Like
You know,
we
I
already
think we're
have
ready
a long
to win right
outfield
now.
long
I
chair.
think that's a great move.
Yeah.
Let's
What-
get the team as good as it can right now. We
Mhm.
replace Tucker with Bregman. That's perfect. Now we just need one more piece. I feel like it's just who do we ship?
That see what
So
my
yeah.
ideal scenario is Like everyone's saying that we're probably going to trade Horner now, which that would just deflate the heck out of me.
I'm
No,
seeing
that
a
is not a
lot
good
of that.
idea.
I am
That is
seeing a
the
lot of
worst
that.
idea. But
I
if
better
anything,
trade-
we need to
I better
extend
trade
him.
Dansby.
So what I was gonna say is what I think we need to do is kind of just pull a Bellinger again and like a reverse Mets, like trade Dansby and throw in some top prospect guys in return for the team that we trade him to eating like pretty much all that contract. Like trade Dansby and Moises or like just as long as we keep Jackson Wiggins because he's like the only pitching prospect we have. Anyone else? Like trade like Dansby, Alcantara, and like Jonathan Long in return for nothing, for scraps, in return for a team eating that entire contract. Like that's probably going to be hard to pull off, but I think it's doable for a desperate team that just wants like a big name. And then Horner goes to shortstop, Shaw fills in at second, and then I don't know. I think we still need a bat in the lineup, but I think that probably makes our lineup better.
We got Sayat right, Hap at left, PCA in center.
Mm-hmm. And then
Yeah, I don't know. I'm scared. I hear a lot about Horner. I mean, even just this morning, I got a notification that I forgot what team it was really interesting.
The Giants.
Yes, that's what it was. Thank you. And
he's from San Fran too.
But his value is just so high, and
mm-hmm.
I don't know what we would be targeting. I mean,
so I saw something that for like right now we can trade Horner for pretty much exactly what we gave up to get Edward Cabrera. And so like they'd be clearing off the 12 mil because dude, they do not, the way the Cubs owners operate, they will not under any circumstance go over the first luxury tax threshold, which is just so annoying. It's like you guys own pretty much the 10 blocks of Wrigleyville. Like just pay the damn tax and put out a winning ball club.
It's so annoying.
Because even with Bregman, dude, and Edward Cabrera, both moves I really like. I still don't think we're good enough to dethrone the Dodgers or even like be runaway favorites of the NL Central. So I don't know. We got to do something else. Go over the thresholds. Do not give up Nico Horner. Because it'd be the same thing they always do. It's like one step forward, two steps back. Like you guys trade for Tucker last year, but then at the deadline don't make any moves. It's like, are you trying to win or are you not? Like, make up your mind.
And if we did trade Horner, like, what are we even looking to get out of that? I feel like he's such a dynamic piece of the team. It makes no sense. I would rather. I don't even know. Like, would we get a reliever for him? Like, what are we trying to get for him?
It'd be the same thing as Bellinger. It'd be just trying to clear the money off the books.
That'd be so stupid.
It'd be so dumb.
Stupid.
It wouldn't make
I will
sense.
say, I think my breakout player of the year next year, and we're not even close to baseball season, but since we're talking about it, I think that Moises Ballesteros, I think he's going to be an absolute stud. Like, I think he is him a lot. He is going to be the DH, everyday DH. Like he's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
If I had to pick between him or Casey, I'm glad we got rid of Casey.
No, yeah, I think it was the right move keeping Moises because, dude, like we've made a lot of trades with the Marlins over the years. Like we traded Matt Mervis and stuff like that, and like we almost had Jesus Luzardo last offseason, but that fell through due to medicals and stuff. Like we make a lot of trades with the Marlins. They've been gunning for Owen Casey for a long time. They've wanted him for like 2 years now. Yeah. And so, like, I think it was very opportunistic for both sides, honestly. I really do like Edward Cabrera. Because the Cubs pitching, like, we always complain about the Cubs pitching, like, they never have enough pitching, and most of the time that's true. But I will say they do find a way to get the most out of the guys they have all the time. So I really do think Edward Cabrera, whose stuff is just unreal. He's got crazy spin with the ball. He's like Glass now, honestly. Like that's who I would compare him to with his curveball and everything. So if we can find a way to unlock him, we can have like a true ace with him in the lineup, paired with Horton and Boyd, and then Steele coming back. Like we could have a really deadly rotation.
And let's not forget about like the first half of last season, how good the Cubs were looking. I think this team is just as good, if not a little bit better than last year. So I think the ceiling for this team is higher than we're giving them credit for. I think the Cubs are going to be pretty good this year. I like where we're at, but if we trade Horner, I don't know.
Yeah, like I said, dude, trading Horner would be a huge step back off of pretty good offseason, honestly.
Yeah.
Because I like what they did with the bullpen too. And so sorry,
I like our bullpen. No, you're good. I like our bullpen. If I'm gonna be honest, as good as that starting pitching sound, I think the second half of the season just scarred me a little bit in the playoffs. I can't get enough of starting pitching. And
you can never have too much. Look at the Dodgers. They have like 8 guys deep in the starting rotation.
And it's just like, let's go through a little bit. Like Boyd was our best player, our best pitcher probably, we're talking 162 games. He's old. Like, can he realistically do that again? Odds are kind of slim. Like, I hope he does.
That's the most innings he's ever pitched in a year. Besides that, he's kind of been pretty injury prone throughout the every other place he's been.
Like Steele was awesome, but like it was Tommy John, right? Did I get that right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's tough to go back from and be the same guy, or it's going to be a little bit. Like we can't expect him to be an
ace he's not going to be back until at least June, July.
And it's just, and then don't get me started on him. I really hope he had a nice vacation back home. Imanaga was just like, don't even throw him near the freaking mound. Like, that guy should only be getting water cups for guys. Like,
I thought he actually pitched pretty decent last year. He just gave up too many home runs. Like,
bro, he would
pitch all right, and then he would just give up a bomb.
That last month to 2 months into the playoffs, like, he was preposterous.
Andrew Vaughn hit a dinger on him in that one game in the playoffs. Oh.
The thing with Shota is, like, his walk rate is so low, and it's like, because he's throwing meatballs in the center of the strike zone.
Dude, if he's not locating, oh my batting practice. Like,
dude, because he doesn't throw high. It's not like you guys are going to really swing and miss at it much because it's not going very fast. It's like 93. And then 93 in the middle of the zone. Like, dude, walk more guys. We don't care. Yeah. But attack the corners more. Do not leave fastballs hanging. Attack the corners. Go high.
You can't leave it up
over
the plate like that.
If your walk rate goes up 2%, like whatever, just attack the corners. You cannot leave meatballs. Yeah. Which is what he has a tendency to do.
I think all in all, though, as a Cubs and Bears fans, those are my 2 teams, man. We have a lot to look forward to. In the future, and we are probably in my entire life. This is the best it's looked for both teams. Maybe not the Cubs, but feels like
Bears,
it because the Bears.
Sure. What a time!
What a time to be alive, man.
Yeah, because honestly, dude, like I know we're being pretty negative about the Cubs right now. I am actually pretty optimistic about this team now with the Bregman and Cabrera moves, and hopefully, like I think I'm gonna be pretty glass half full on PCA.
Oh, yeah.
I really think if he just put balls in play, I know he kind of fell in love with the power a little bit last year. Dude, forget all that. He is like the most electric base runner in the entire league. Just rip singles, rip stuff down the line. If he gets on first base, it's an automatic double because he's going to steal. He's so fast.
It's just, sorry, I keep cutting you off.
No, go ahead. You're good.
It's this approach. His approach in the first half of the year was fantastic. You can tell he trained on it all year.
Yeah.
And then he had 30 home runs by the All-Star break.
Yeah.
Got a little full of himself and then got out of, what he was probably supposed to do. Like work the counts. You don't have to swing for a home run ball every time. if he
Mhm.
gets back to that, like, stay within yourself. And obviously, I hope he's working on that curveball machine and that slider
Yeah.
machine this offseason. I mean, that was weakness number one. But he's still young. He's 23. He's younger than us. Like,
Yeah.
so.
Like I said, lot to look forward to for us
Mhm.
guys.
Do we want to go ahead and make a prediction for Bears Rams?
Yes. Let's do every game real quick, and then do
Mhm.
Bears last.
All right, let's do it. So
All
we
right.
got 4 games this weekend, starting off with Bills versus Broncos in Denver. I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to ride the Josh Allen train. I think Buffalo wins that one.
I'm gonna disagree with you. I'm gonna go Denver. I think that's a tough game to play for Josh Allen. Historically, hasn't been great on the road in the playoffs.
No, he
Um,
hasn't.
Or he's been great, but the team outcome
Yeah.
has not. I'm not gonna. I got to give him the credit. He has been electric, but that Denver defense is good, and they just find ways to win. Man, I do kind of like Bo Nix. I'm not a Bo Nix hater. I kind of like him.
No, I like Bo
Um,
Nix.
I think the Broncos are a better team. They're better coached. I just think they're a better team, and you got to play them at their house. It's tough, so I'm gonna go Broncos. I think they win in a close game though. I'll give them the win by 3 points. Not, I would say it's probably like 20-17.
Ryan?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Edward here. I'm gonna ride the. I think Buffalo, they broke the curse, and now they can win on the road. And as long as they're not playing at Arrowhead Stadium, I have full.
Yeah, I feel like all the road losses are in Arrowhead.
It's just Arrowhead, and they're not playing in Arrowhead. And they saw that win. It was kind of like, yeah, it's like a little kid saw what a
It's a kid in a candy store again. He figured it out.
yeah. I
finally
was
wanted.
going somewhere
Okay,
inappropriate, so I'm
And
glad I got cut off.
here's my logic too. It's like, so I do think Sean McDermott is a good coach. Like, he's constantly like has the defense playing better than their talent level. I think his problem is he pisses himself when he has to play the Chiefs in Arrowhead in the playoffs.
Yeah.
For some reason, like, he just gets the yips so bad and comes out with the worst defensive game plan. Oh my gosh, dude, against the Chiefs. Without fail, every single year. The Chiefs go from averaging like 21 points a game in the regular season to looking unstoppable against the Bills in the playoffs. Without fail. But this year, no Chiefs. So I think with that, he honestly is going to have the defense ready to go. Because, I mean, like, their secondary is really good. The Broncos don't have a ton of weapons you really need to be scared of. They have a great offensive line, so Bo Nix is probably going to have a lot of time in the pocket. But I don't know. I think he can have them prepared enough to kind of hold off the Broncos. And then Josh Allen, like, you're not going to stop Josh Allen. You can have the 85 Bears. You're not going to stop Josh Allen. Like, you're just not. He's going to put up that's too far. But
Hey now. I don't know if you saw the Miami Dolphins game earlier this year, but
I mean, yeah, he does have a tendency to put up some stinkers here and there. But I think at the end of the day, like, I think he can do enough. And honestly, like, I would think that James Cook can run the ball well enough. They have a good offensive line. So,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just going to ride Josh Allen, and, I'm willing to die on that hill. If he fails, it's whatever.
Fair enough,
I'm not
fair
going
enough.
to lose sleep
Fair
thinking
enough.
for Josh Allen.
I kind of now that I'm thinking about it too. The experience is there too. I think that's
Yeah.
going to be a good game. I would put
Like-
that as a toss up, honestly.
I'm kind of stealing this thought too from another podcast I watched. But they played each other last year in the playoffs, and the Bills blew them out. Like, it wasn't even close. It's like 31-7 or something. And like, have the Broncos really gotten that much better that the whole tide of that game is going to flip?
I mean, yeah, you bring up a good point, but they were 14-3 last year. It's a more well-rounded team. The defense is really good too.
The defense is
but
good.
But yeah, you have good points there. But we'll see. We have our picks. Let's move
Well,
on to the next one. What's the
yeah,
next game?
we kind of talked about it already. Let's say the AFC other game is New England and the Houston Texans.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be at New England again. I'll go first while I'm talking.
Mm-hmm.
This one's tough. I'm gonna
Yeah.
say I just like Vrabel a lot. I think
I do like
Texans
Vrabel.
defense is good, and I something about that Patriots team. Something about them. I'm gonna say Patriots still at home. I know Texans just went on the road, but I think Texans are still a couple pieces out of being a Super Bowl team. If that makes sense.
They also just
Mhm.
lost
I don't
Nico
know.
Collins, their best receiver,
Yeah,
which was kind of devastating.
that's
No,
pretty devastating. I don't know.
I don't know. We'll
Say-
see. It depends how many points that defense can hold the Patriots to. I think that's where it comes down to. If they keep them under, under 20, I think the Texans can win. But if not, I think it's probably. I'd probably put my money on the Patriots. Even though I want the Texans to win, I do not want the Patriots to win. But I don't really know a score on that. I could see the game going so many different ways, so it's kind of tough.
Yeah.
But
I think it's definitely going to be a low-scoring game.
Yeah.
And I think I'm
Absolutely.
probably underestimating New England here. But, dude, I think the Texans' offense can do just enough to where they can just coast on their defense that whole game. The Patriots' offensive line, he got sacked 5 times against the Chargers. And this is a different beast in Houston.
Yeah. True.
So
I mean,
I
yeah.
can see a world in which Drake May is running for his life the entire game.
that'd be awesome.
And so I don't know. If I literally think this game could be 13-10.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna pick Houston just because I think their defense is probably the single best unit left in the playoffs. The Houston defense is. I think it's good. And also, they kind of just gotten luck of the draw a little bit. If they played a better team in the first round instead of Pittsburgh, I think they would have gotten knocked out. But, they're kind of getting good matchups for them. Pittsburgh's offense sucks. Patriots' offense doesn't suck, but their offensive line isn't great. So I can see them having success there. So I think their defense kind of just wins them that game. But
Yeah.
I'm not super confident in that, honestly. I could be super wrong, but
These are
Yeah.
tough games to pick, man.
They are.
they really are. I honestly
Well-
I'm gonna predict a 13-10, a 17-13, something like that. It's gonna be low scoring. I would take the under, honestly.
Yeah.
I like.
Well,
I
let's
like that.
go to that. Let's go to the NFC then. Obviously, you got the 49ers at Seattle. Again,
Mhm.
I'll start us off here. I think it's going to be the 49ers. I really do.
Oof.
I
I disagree.
I always said, and I've been saying this to my roommate at least, I think it's going to be a rematch in the NFC Championship with that Week 17 game of 49ers Bears, and I just think I don't know what it is. I can't tell you any
Is it Sammy Dimes that you just can't hop on board with, or what's the deal here?
I think Seattle is kind of fraudulent, honestly, and that's coming from a guy who knows nothing about football really. I do like Purdy. I do like their offense. I do like what's his name, Shanahan. I think that's why.
Shanahan's
And they've
excellent.
been there before too. That experience. Come on, Darnold, do your thing in the playoffs. You know what you're good at. Choke off a little bit.
I'm gonna have
Edward,
to
go
disagree
ahead.
with you on that one, pal. Dude, Seattle top to bottom is so loaded, and now with Kittle is out too. I really don't see how San Francisco can stop Seattle's offense. Like I don't know. I just don't see a world in that happening. And then Seattle's defense they literally look like the Legion of Boom 2.0. They fly around the field. Their pass rush is disgusting. Dude, and their defensive tackles alone, Leonard Williams and Byron Murphy, like, oh my gosh, that's scary. I honestly think this game's going to be a blowout. I think it's going to be like 31 to like 17. I think
I don't know about that, but
I think the Seahawks are going to just take them to town. I don't know.
Same.
I like the Seahawks too. I don't know if they're gonna blow them out, but I could see it being similar to the last game they played. I think it's gonna be a close game though. I think it's gonna come down to the wires. The playoffs the 49ers are a tough physical team. They're not gonna back down, and they're gonna give a better game. They're gonna give the Seahawks a better game than they did last game. I just think the 12th man is really gonna play a factor there.
It definitely will.
Sam Darnold. You know, I feel like he's destined to get a win in the playoffs, especially after last year, how that went. I think he bounces back and has a better performance.
I honestly think Darnold looks better this year than he did last year. Like last year, you could have argued he was just riding the Kevin O'Connell and Justin Jefferson because the Minnesota's offense is pretty stacked. This year, he looks like a legitimately good QB, even if he does turn the ball over a lot. So I think it can happen, honestly. And just, I don't know. Like, I think the Niners are definitely going to come out with a good game plan because Kyle Shanahan's an awesome coach. And they're not going to wilter or, at all or anything. They're definitely not going to back down to the Seahawks. They're just too depleted.
Yeah,
the entire defense is hurt. Kittle's out now. Like, what options are they going to have? Even, and dude, at this certain point, CMC, his usage has been, he's probably averaging, 35 touches a game this year.
Yeah.
It's like their entire team, bro.
He literally is. I don't know. I just don't see a world in which the Niners win.
I don't know.
Even if I'm wrong about it being a blowout.
I don't know if we mentioned this either, but Kittle's out as well.
This guy's just not listening today.
Yeah, I didn't. Sorry, I missed that.
You're good.
No, you're right. And well, boys, I am in my roommate's room, so I have to be respectful to his time.
No, let's move on. Let's be real quick here. Bears, Rams. We're all going Bears. Let's be real, boys. Caleb's gonna.
Yeah, this is a Bears podcast. We're not biased though. We're gonna give some thoughtful analysis.
What's gonna happen?
I think the Bears are gonna win 100 to 17.
Hey, I'll
217 to zip.
Our guy Caleb, he's gonna go down 17 points in the first half, and he's gonna do it again. He's gonna come back, cardiac Caleb, and we're gonna win 31-28.
Yeah, guys,
okay.
I got the Chicago Bears beating the Los Angeles Rams 217 to zip.
Bears.
That was not planned or rehearsed.
I think we ended right there, boys. I think we ended right there. That was a good one. We are back, everybody. Yes. Welcome back. We're going to keep these episodes rolling, and we're going to stay consistent. So keep tuning in. Man, bear down, baby. Let's go.
Bear down. The Bears finally have a quarterback, folks. It's been a long time coming. I don't even know what to do with myself, honestly. I don't know. I've never felt success like this. I've been so envious for so many years. Like, man, it's got to be so nice to have a Mahomes. It's got to be nice to have a Josh Allen. I finally know what it feels like now. It is enlightening. I feel like I'm walking on clouds.
The LeBron
all
meme.
the time. I can't believe this is my life, dude.
But yeah. Hey, everybody, we appreciate you guys listening. We all of our love. We appreciate all the love and support, and we hope you guys keep tuning in. We'll be back with you guys soon.
Yes, sir. We'll see you guys next week. Go Bears.
Bear down.
Bear down. And